Alright, so here's how I'm converting the videos to something a little bit more usable. Alright, so here on the desktop, you have the shortcut Home Videos right here. Double click on that. I'm kind of just going down the list. So you double click here. Let's go back for a second. Let's go back. First thing we're going to do is going to open up this one. You have these three things. First one is the converter light. 1, 2, 3, whatever. So converter light. Double click that. Bring that over here. Select the top one. You have these three. Sometimes you'll have one. Sometimes you'll have more than whatever. But I'll try to keep them organized. Whatever. Anyway, so you grab these, drag them over here, drop them. Make sure they're still. Alright, you see what just happened? It says 1 is down here, 3 is here, la la la. Can I? Let's see. We'll do this again. And we'll drag the, let's see, wait. Drag the 1, 1. Drag the 2, 2. Drag the 3. Yeah, make sure they're in order. Alright, so now they're in order. 1, 2, 3. Reading 1, 3, whatever. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to say video. Never mind. So that's already got that in there. Hit format. Hit MP4. Hit 64. 640 by 480. Like that. Say don't even touch that or whatever. It's just going to throw it right back into the same folder. That's what that settings things would have changed. Anyway, so say convert. And let that cook for a little while. Alright, so once they all have the green check mark by them, that means that they're done. So you can go back over here. And if you notice now we have the MP4 and the VOB, the MP4 and the VOB and the MP4. The VOB is what we don't want. So I'm going to create a folder called ref, just for reference. Capital R E F. Okay. Take this guy, put it in there. Take this guy, put it in there. I'm putting all the VOBs in there. We can delete them later, but for now let's just hang on to them. Okay, so now we have them all as MP4. We want to combine them, so you can close this. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, tell you what, rather than whatever. Alright, so up one. The next thing we're going to do is the MP4 joiner, the number 2. So you open that up, this guy shows up, go back in here. Select these three. Let's see again. Make sure they come in order. So we have part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, and kind of select 1, and then that kind of lights up all these buttons up here, and hit join. And it's gonna ask us where it wants to put it. It's saying like SkyDrive for some stupid reason. So we say desktop. Scroll down, find that shortcut that I have. Shortcut to Home Videos, whatever. Countyland Skit, and let's just it automatically names it output. Leave it like that. That's fine. We'll have to rename it later. Say save, and it starts joining files. Okay, that was about 5-10 minutes or whatever. This thing should say successful. La la la, and you should be able to see that output thing right here. So, and if you kind of notice, just to kind of a check, make sure it got all of them. You hit properties on one of these, you're looking at about 1.5 gigs. And this should be about the sum of all three. So I hit this, and I'm guessing about 2-something gigs, maybe 3 gigs. Properties, 3.23 gigs, yay. So this is obviously all of these things put into one. Alright, so we can take these three, drag them, put them in the ref folder, and this is our guy now. So now this thing is huge. We want to make them a little bit smaller. So we're going to go to click up the number 3 handbrake. Double click on that. Okay, so while that's coming up, go back. Oops. Countyland Skit. Okay. So this guy. Hit source to go find your file, and once again just go to desktop. Let's see, where are we at? Desktop. Scroll down until you see the home video shortcuts. Go to the top one because that's the one we're dealing with. This guy is the one we want to make smaller. So now we hit Browse and go ahead and select that same guy and then hit 1. That way it's going to save this new file as the same name but with a 1 on the end of it, so we'll know. I think if you left it the same, then it would like copy it over that guy, and we don't want to do that right now. So say save. That should look like that. MP4. Most of these things you're not going to change. All that I ever change is click this little guy, Web Optimized. Go to Video. Say Use Advanced tab instead. Go to Advanced. This top one, Reference Frames. Select 4. Say Audio. Select 128. And I just hit back to picture there, and I think that's it. You just say Start. And down here it's going to be showing how fast you're going. So that'll take a little while.